0. Now that we know these two teams, we're going to take a break. We'll come back with starting lineups and more after this. Don't go anywhere. You're watching and listening live.
What if the margins on your farm keep getting tighter? Simplot Grower Solutions is here to help. Simplot Crop Advisors know South Dakota corn, soybean, wheat, and other crops like you do because they live and work here. So, even if the market shifts or the margins keep getting tighter, you'll have the insight and support to keep moving forward. Simplot Grower Solutions.
.212 Truck and Trailer Repair repairs almost anything on trucks and trailers. We do complete engine and transmission repair, as well as brake and air conditioning. We also do DOT inspections for anyone. If you have any truck, gas or diesel, we'd like the opportunity to work with you on your truck repairs. 212 Truck and Trailer Repairs open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30. All of us at 212 Truck and Trailer Repair are proud supporters of the Clark, Willow Lake, and surrounding area sports and activities.
Dreamer, doer, difference maker. These are just a few things we look for when growing our team at Dakota Bank. Those with empathy and a commitment to doing what's right build their careers with us. If you're about relationships and helping others, Dakota Bank is calling. Will you answer? Go with integrity. Go with teamwork. Go with Dakota Bank.
Discover Lake Grocery, your friendly hometown grocery store and one-stop shop for quality groceries. Enjoy a wide selection of fresh produce, premium meats, dairy products, and frozen foods, including ice cream. Explore our gift shop filled with greeting cards, exclusive Clark Willow Lake branded apparel, and unique home and gift items from Prairie Town Gifts of DeSmit. Visit us today for a warm welcome, friendly service, and to stock up on all your essentials. Lake Grocery is a proud supporter of Clark Willow Lake events and athletics.
Welcome back to...
And we're back. Clark Willow Lake Cyclones live at Live Ticket TV. I'm Justin Hausman. Let's go through these starting lineups. First, the defensive starters for your Clark Willow Lake Cyclones. Let's see. At a defensive tackle. Just 1 second. The defensive tackle, number 60, a junior, Seth Poppin. Another defensive tackle at 53, wearing 53, and another senior, Michael Severson. At an end, wearing number 52, a senior, Mason Knock. At another end, a senior, wearing number 2, Mato DeNoyer. At a linebacker, wearing number 7, a senior, Kai Vandersnick. Another linebacker wearing number 10, a junior, Talon Huber. Another linebacker, a senior, wearing number 15, Lincoln Reedburn. Another linebacker wearing number 21, a junior, Jacob Steen. Back at cornerback, wearing number 22, a senior, Emerson Larson. Another cornerback wearing number 1, a senior, Cooper Palmer. And the safety tonight wearing number 9, a senior, Damian Severson. Head coach for the Clark Willow Lake Cyclones is Dave Severson. He's assisted by Grayson Flory and Wyatt Forbes. Now for the St. Thomas More Cavaliers, their offensive starters tonight. Their offensive line goes like this. It's a junior wearing number 71, Rush Turner, a senior wearing number 63, Pearson Morganfield, a senior wearing number 55, Cole Nielsen, a junior wearing number 50, Jackson Rush, and a senior wearing number 69, Brody Lee. At wide receiver is a senior wearing number 1, Ryan Negebauer, another wide receiver, and also a senior wearing number 10, Caden McLeod. Their third wide receiver, a senior wearing number 12, Broden Sales. At tight end, a senior wearing number 81, Maxon Speed. Their running back tonight, a senior number 8, Graydon Juvie, and their quarterback, a sophomore wearing number 5, Noah Wall. Head coach for the St. Thomas More Cavaliers is Austin Hagan, and he's got a big crew of assistant coaches down there. Your officials for tonight's contest, your referee is Lewis Young. The umpire tonight, Charlie McGuigan. Line judge, Jeremy Mickelson. Linesman, Mark Smith. And back judge, Chris Dozark. We're set up for this match. We'll take one more timeout. We'll come back with the opening kick after this. Don't go anywhere. You're watching and listening live to liveticket.tv.
Experience the best of Watertown at Country Inn & Suites, the top-rated hotel in the region. Our friendly staff ensures a clean and comfortable stay, complemented by a delicious breakfast featuring waffles, eggs, sausage, cereal, and fruit. Guests can also enjoy a complimentary reception every Tuesday from 5 until 7, offering hot sandwiches, soup, and more. Conveniently located, we're your perfect stop for a great night's sleep and a pleasant stay. Country Inn & Suites is a proud sponsor of Watertown Arrows, Events, and Athletics. Book your stay with us today.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
Generational success.
Welcome back to the Dakota Bank broadcast booth. Dakota Bank, here for you.
And we're back out of the ad break here. Again, Justin Hausman along with Jeremy Vasquez on the call for this game tonight from the campus of St. Thomas More High School in Rapid City, South Dakota. We've been through starting lineups. We've been through these teams. And let's take a look at scores. Here's we've got a minute. Before we get this one tipped off, excuse me, got my volleyball brain on from last night up in Douglas, but
Cyclones
there
will
we
kick
go.
off here, Justin.
Yep, they will.
They're all white, looks like. Going to look like the Oregon Ducks in one of their 94 different uniform faces.
Yeah, I like the look.
Yeah, the Cavaliers are coming out in one of their classic looks with the black pants, black hats, and the blue jersey for their kid.
Doing the kicking tonight for Clark Willow Lake and is Jackson Stormo, 5'11" junior. And we're ready to go. 48 minutes for a trip to the Dome. This is a low end over end kick. It's going to take a skip and get picked up at the 21-yard line on the return, making some nice moves. And is up past the 35-yard line. That's a nice return for St. Thomas More. They'll start over, and they'll take over 1st and 10. And that was Vandersnick. No, yeah, that was Vandersnick on the tackle.
Yeah, he showed some good patience there, waited for a little crease, and then got some nice positive yardage. Good field position to start out for the Cavs. Cyclones look like they're in a little 40 front here, Justin, shifting their linebackers.
This is going to be a run for Juvie up the middle. Now he's going to work around the left edge, make a couple men miss, and work his way up near the stick. That's a great way to come out for, that's Graydon Juvie. Won't be a first down. Bring up second, down 2nd and 1. He's a commanding force in the backfield.
Well, and
He's
it's
just got
kind of
that
thunder
presence.
and lightning with him and Elder, but, you know, Clark Willow Lake's got some big, strong kids out there. This should be interesting.
Got 4 out wide to either side for St. Thomas More. The shotgun snap, drop impact to pass is Walled. He rolls out to his left, looking for a man. Now will take it himself, pick up the first down, and find the sideline for a Cavaliers first down.
Played pretty well by the Cyclones. It's just really tough when a quarterback gives that pump fake. You have to honor it, and he just was able to get to the sticks.
Yeah, chopped his feet a little bit and worked around the defense to find a first down. That's a good look for a sophomore quarterback here in a pressure-filled semifinal matchup.
Looks like number 10 for the Cyclones walked up on the edge to kind of counter speed there, at least keep an eye on him, and short gain there.
This is another run for Juvie. He'll pick up a couple of yards. That's good positive pickup on first down. Bring up second. Give him 4 yards on that pickup, 2nd and 6. It's a quick move in St. Thomas More offense.
Yeah.
To start right away.
Yep, they're going to go 3-by-1 here. Lone back, they're going to dot the eye of the quarterback here, so he'll be right behind him. A little extra protection.
Back
There's
to
another
pass again.
running seam there.
He's got plenty of room, and he'll find the sideline again, pick up another first down. And they should be well into Cyclone territory.
Again, the Cyclones didn't do a bad job, breaking that down. Didn't give him a huge passing lane, but just unless you put a spy on him, he's going to have that room. And if you do that, then who do you take off their dangerous outside guys? I mean, all the way down the line, they've got playmakers. So the Cyclones are going to give that up as opposed to a big play.
This is a difficult offense to crack. And back to a shotgun set for Wald. He'll send Juvie out wide. Looking to pass. This is a quick pass. Attempted receiver, or the
good
attempted
job
pass.
there, getting their hands up and just being active there. So
intended receiver was Max Speed. Couldn't get his hands on it. Falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Cyclones continue to walk up number 2. He's got kind of a Mateau Denoyer. He's got a cast on. I'm sure
This is another
he
run.
would not miss this one. Oh, another nice run there.
Juvie working around the left edge again. He'll make good positive yardage. He won't make it up to the stick.
Just out of the zone blocking scheme. That was just a good combination block. Everybody stepped to the left. Juvie just, trusts his blockers and followed them, and just, boy, got ahead of steam. That's, like you said, that's one more thing to have to defend.
Well, back from the sideline, he'll break the huddle.
And with Elder in there now as fullback, it looks like they're going to go a little I formation here.
It will.
Elder, a big, powerful back.
Wald under
And
center.
he'll lead a little ISO play.
He'll give it to Juvie, and that will be another St. Thomas More first down.
Yeah, he just ISO play, isolation, and he just followed his big fullback and positive yards there.
Don't forget to buy your 50/50 tickets tonight. Lots of people. Be generous.
It's a good crowd tonight.
Yeah.
I know Clark brought a fan bus.
That's cool.
I walked in
that's
about the
awesome.
same time they did. Wald, he'll drop back to pass again, rolling out to his right, looking up the field. He's going to try to check down. That'll find its way out of bounds, incomplete. 2nd and 10. I think his intended receiver down there was Juvie. There were 2 Cavaliers in the area, but the pass falls harmlessly.
Yeah, Cyclones defense did a great job just stretching that out, not giving that edge, and then you're right, just they were there. Roll to the right on the field, it just kind of shrank the field for them, and nice defensive work there. With my angle, I couldn't see who was out there, but it looks like corner number 1 is the corner out there.
That's Cooper
Did a
Palmer.
nice job. Good job, Cooper Palmer.
Wald back to pass again, looking for a man. He's got it. This will be a complete pass, the first completed pass of his night. And that is Broden Sales.
That's something St. Thomas More likes to do, is throw the hitch to the boundary. And, for a right-handed young quarterback, safe throw, good receivers, hitch to the boundary, and then, if they're going to go long, they're going to go long to the field. And now they're going to really stretch out the Cyclones here. Cyclones looking for a stop.
Spreading out the offense again. Wald dropping back to pass, looking long down the field, complete in the end zone, and that is a touchdown for St. Thomas More.
Well, that Justin tells you how much my scouting did. I just said they'd throw hitches to the boundary, and that was a fade to the boundary
back
for a touchdown.
That is going to be a touchdown connection from Noah Wald back to Braden Sales. 6-0 Cavaliers. They'll come out to kick. PAT.
Yeah. And Broden Sales, a 6'4", 190 receiver. That's just a tough matchup over there for anybody.
The kick is up and through. That's Carter Stamper to make it 7-0. 8:34 left in the first quarter.
Stamper's a good kicker, and that's an X factor for the Cavaliers. He's made several field goals over 40 this season. So
he'll be a name to watch throughout the rest of this one.
Justin, the opening drive, Cavaliers couldn't have scripted better. It's not that the Cyclones played poor defense. They just didn't have an answer when Wald scrambled out of the pocket. And then, when it came to big play time, it's not that even then that touchdown. The coverage was there. It was just a 6'4" target and went up and made a really athletic catch.
Yeah, those 2 athletic catches back to back.
Exactly, yeah. The one in the hitch got up to the high point at 2. No, great point.
Yeah, it's like I said earlier, it's a tough offense to crack if you're trying to scheme defensively. And
well, and Clark Willow Lake, their strength, one way they're going to try to neutralize this offense is keep the ball, possess it for a long time, and try to let their running game, kind of hopefully wear down the speed and athleticism. And that's just, then you got to get out there and execute. And
this is Stammer to kick off. Back deep is Reedburn and Larson. The 2 captains for this Cyclones team. This will be Reedburn on the return. He'll make a man miss, working up the sideline.
Good low tackle on the sideline, but a good return. Good field position.
Yep, it's a great place to start. Up around, it'll be past the 30. They'll mark him at the 31.
Yeah, and I don't know if you could ask for a better night weather-wise in the beginning of November in western South Dakota. It is beautiful here at St. Thomas More Field, let me tell you. So both teams want to take advantage of that.
Yeah, not much wind. It's a pretty calm night.
Cyclones will come out in 2x2 with a little pistol look, and they'll also dot the eye with their quarterback. See if they start out with a little counter, a jet sweep. No, it was a fake to that, and they went outside.
This will be a short gain on first down. And that was Steen on the run to start off.
Cavaliers look like they're coming out in their base 44 defense. One end was standing up here, 3-down line.
Reese going to hand it off again. This is an end around the left edge. It'll go for some yardage, but Larson will get taken down. This will bring up third and about medium. Give him 3rd and 4.
Linebacker, because the line did their job, was able to free flow and got, like you said, picked up some yards, but Giacometto closed that hole pretty quickly coming up that edge. And it looks like the movement with the middle linebackers, Eller looks like he's going to line up to the field and Giacometto to the boundary.
Got to avoid a 3-and-out here. Reese rolling out, looking for a man. He's got him out on the right edge.
Wow,
this will
what
be a
nice
first down. That's a great 4-yard pickup to find the stick. On the reception is Emerson Larson.
Just great call by the coaching staff. First pass, nice controlled pass.
It was a great job by Reese to get out of the pressure.
Yep, and then a good route and had the room to make the catch and move the stick. So a first down for the Cyclones.
Ball spotted at the 41 of of Clark Willow Lake. Reese back out. He's got a full backfield. 3 receivers
Stand-up end on the field side here for Thomas More.
This will be a run up the gut, not doing anything.
Yeah, they tried a little counter there, and the Cavaliers were right there. They're basically playing 8 men in the box here. As Justin, Clark Willow Lake's not quite the throwing team St. Thomas More is, and so St. Thomas More likes to play man or man free, and that time looks like they stacked the box pretty hard there. I counted 8 with the safety coming hard. That was number 4. Cooper Sales.
Reese back to the shotgun snap. He'll give it away. Another run up the middle, not doing much. This will bring up 3rd down. And that was Steen on the run. Not doing much. He'll pick up a yard, bring up 3rd and 9.
Yeah, and this roster in the depth of the roster of the Cavaliers 11B is just, it's just you got to have guys, and they've got guys.
Reese will take the shotgun snap, looking to pass to his left. Pass
Nice
is complete
catch.
up the middle. This will be another first down. It's a nice
Great job
completion.
there by number 15.
That's a Lincoln Reedburn.
Yeah, Reedburn, just nice job. Almost stemmed that slant route. It was kind of a post slant. He made it a little bit skinnier so he had space, and just a heads up play by him, and that's what you expect out of your seniors in the semifinal. Great adjustment.
It's a great drive-saving play to get back to 1st and 10 inside enemy territory. Ball at the 43. Reese back in the gun. He's got a man in motion, and we've got some movement in the trenches.
Looks like Cavalier D-line came over and made contact because of the movement. Get a illegal procedure call here.
Knock the Cyclones back 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15.
Yeah, they're in man. Sales moves out to the number 2 on the near side.
Reese back to pass, looking long up the middle.
He's got a man.
Complete.
Got him.
Up to Palmer.
And then he went out of bounds at about the 11.
That's a big completion. To turn around to 1st and 15. You're in the red zone just outside the 10-yard line.
When you play the true cover 0, you don't have over-the-top help. They just ran 4 verticals on that one, and boy, what a nice ball. That would a dime.
It was. It met Palmer in stride. He was able to get out of bounds. And it's now 1st and 10. Clark looking for a big strike back after giving up a touchdown on STM's opening drive. Reese will take this snap, give it away. This is Larson working around the left edge. He'll get met by Juvie. And a good group of Cavaliers. He will get past the line of scrimmage. It'll be a pickup of 3 yards. Give him 3 yards. Bring up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, and on that one, after Reese tossed it, he kind of made a move that maybe they'll have a trick play coming up here or something, because he kind of ran out to the opposite flat, throwback or some kind of a look maybe the coaches wanted to see.
Reese will give it away. This is Steen working around the right edge. Good run. Looking for the end zone. He's got it. This is going to be an 8-yard touchdown run for Clark Willow Lake. And Jacob Steen tack up 6. It's a 1-point ball game.
Yeah, good block. Had a puller in front of him, and boy, that was a hard run there, Justin. So the Cyclones answer. Wow. What a semifinal so far.
Needed that answer. Here as we get down to the closing minutes of quarter number 1. Looking for a 2-point conversion. This is Larson in a Wildcat. He'll take it. Working around the left edge, looking for it, and he's got it. And Clark is going to take the lead here. Make it 8-7, 4:07 left in the first quarter. We're going to take a break. We'll come back right after this. This is LiveTicket.tv.
Means different things to different people. But to us, it means seeing my daughter follow in my footsteps, keeping the farm in the family, just getting to do this every day. We're Agtegra Cooperative, and we're generationally successful. That's who we are. Agtegra Cooperative.
Hey, Josie,
Welcome
why so
back.
blunt?
Back out of the break. 8-7 is your score. Clark Willow Lake in the lead. What'd we see?
Yeah, I think we've seen 2 good football teams, obviously, to get to semifinal that, we're prepared, very prepared. Every coach scripts out what the first 10, 15 plays is going to be, and I think both head coaches, Hagan and Severson, got what they wanted, and neither defense played terrible, but both gave up, a big pass play, and that's kind of been the difference here.
Stormo back out to kick off. He's looking at Juvie and McLeod back deep.
Yeah, too dangerous return, man.
This is
It's
a
gonna
good
go a
end
little
over
deeper.
end
Yeah.
kick. McLeod will take it.
He's got a little bit of a lane. He's got a lane.
Looking to work up the
He's got a
middle.
lane to the left.
Got
Good
the kicker to
cutback.
beat. It's a foot race to the
Yeah, they're
end
not going
zone,
to catch him.
and he's going to go all the way.
I didn't see the number, but I don't see flags. The first block was key, and you could just see it from up top here. And then the Cyclones just hit so fast. They had angles, and they were trying. They just could not recover. And then a good cutback, too, to the middle that just kind of, just made them slow down their step, and they just couldn't get there. But, wow, that's an answer. Well, this is going to be a wild one. I didn't expect a huge scoring game right away, but, you just never know when you line up two good teams and they go at it.
That's an 81-yard return for McLeod. The PAT is up and through with plenty of room. And Stamper is
again, yeah.
2 for 2. 14-8 now after a quick answer by St. Thomas More. Clark finds themselves down 6. And we'll keep it here. Now what? Then Clark salvaged a good offensive possession, found themselves third down a couple of times. Now you've kind of shown your hand. What are you going to come out and do on your second offensive drive?
Yeah, that's, there's a lot of good coaches on both sides. And Craig Nowotny, this is 50th year as a football coach, and a lot of those as a defensive coordinator for the Cavaliers. And he's going to make adjustments. So, yeah, I think Clark Willow Lake showed on their two-point conversion a little unbalanced look. I think they're just going to try to, outnumber and look for matchups. And if they can take advantage of pass plays on early downs, maybe play action since they've had some success running the ball, I think that's what you got to do. And at this point of the game, you got to give your best players a chance to make plays.
Stamper back out for the kick. Again, it's Reedburn and Larson back deep for Clark. This is a good long kick. It'll get taken in at the 5-yard line. Reedburn looking to make a return out of it. Nice hit.
Had a seam, but it closed fast. And I didn't see who's that getting up there.
I didn't see
Might have been
either.
number 9, maybe? I couldn't see
Yeah,
there.
I think that might be right.
Xander Zanstra, if it was number 9, it looked like he came out of there. And in that first drive, that's what the Cyclones were able to do, is get in their playmakers. The big pass play to Reedburn and a tough run, and some good plays by the quarterback.
Reese going to roll out right away, looking for a man. He's got him up the sideline. That'll be a nice reception for some good yardage by Talent Huber. And he gets pushed out by Sales.
That's a good start. I mean, a 6 manageable here, and one way to negate the speed and athleticism is try to go quick and, get positive yards. So it's 2nd and 3rd and manageable. And I think that's, going to be the goal here. And I'm sure the Cyclones and the Cyclone faithful would love to see another sustained, longer drive. Keep the ball out of the hands of the Cavaliers.
Reese on 2nd.
Got to be close to the first, doesn't he, Justin?
Yeah, it should be close. On 2nd and 4, it's a run.
That's going to be 3rd
Steen.
and just short. It looks like 3rd and about a half yard, 3rd and 1.
Yeah, Steen will pick up 3 yards on 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 1. Clark looking to convert their third down of the evening. back out with full backfield.
Yep, they're going to go to the full backfield, 2 by 1. One to the short side, a little zone play, and I think he's going to. Looks like he's got it based on the spot of the far official. I don't see if he's waving the chains yet.
This was Larson on the run. And he will get the first down.
Oh no, they're going to call 4th down.
Got the referee pointing.
The stick went to 4, and they haven't moved the chain, so I got fooled. And now we're going to get a measurement, maybe?
The referee was pointing.
Yeah, he pointed. I saw that. And so I kept my eye on the chain gang, and they were in no hurry to move. Oh, no, that's why, because I think that's what I figured is going to be as a measurement.
Yeah, we are going to measure.
Official timeout for a measurement. Wow. You know, Cavaliers stacked him up in line, but I thought he got a little push there, but from our angle, it's hard to tell. Offset a little bit, as you can see on the screen.
It will be 4th down. 4th and about a foot.
Well, this is decision-making time, and this is where, you know, at this point you got to trust your kids, and I think I don't see him not going for it. You?
Yeah, you have to. There's no way.
I mean, your field, you could try to win the field position battle, but I think they want to maintain possession with, you know, 2:40 to go in the first, and then even make it go into the second quarter if they can hold on to the ball.
They're going to put Larson in the backfield. He'll take the snap, working up the middle, and he's going to get it by
He
20.
was a sliver away, an arm tackle away from, I don't know if he went the distance, but he about broke that through there, but solid there. I think that was Sales that came over. Broden Sales came over and got his big 6'4", 190 bicep and forearm on there and stopped him.
Juvie is walking off the field.
Oh yeah, he's limping off.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like maybe an ankle. Maybe he tweaked it.
Could be.
Was that Juvie?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Back to Larson in the backfield. He'll take the snap
That little
again,
counter
working
again.
around. That's a nice looking run. This is Huber.
Oh, and he's going to keep churning.
He's going to keep going. He won't get drugged down. That's a great pickup on 1st down.
Yeah, and those are type of effort plays that can get your whole team a little confidence, a little momentum, you know. And I'm sure the Cyclone fans love it when they just, you know, see those kids just go to work and grind. So that's a great effort there. Who was that on the carry again, Justin?
That was Huber. Talon Huber,
yeah, he's
junior
had
running
some
back.
nice plays tonight, so good job by him.
Hey, he's had a good reception up the
Boy,
sideline.
the Cavaliers really closing in that box now, aren't they?
Playing
Not
tight
even a
around the
safety high,
trenches.
straight one. They're going to just run a power sweep with the quarterback here.
This is Larson again on the run. He'll find his way out of bounds, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
Yeah, nice gainer there. About 9 yards.
Yeah.
Well, so the decision to go to on a 4th is an easy one and a good one, and just kind of like we said, that was at like the 249 mark. Now we're already down to 104.
Reese is still on the sideline.
Yeah. Boy, that line of looks like Felberg. He's done a nice job on that left side. And Bowden. They're starting to go to work here.
Larson and Steen in
Double
the
tight
backfield.
action. And they'll fake it.
Working around the
And a
left
good
edge.
tackle
That's a nice
there.
tackle. That's coming in. That's Keen McLeod on the stop. Bring up 2nd down. It's a good pickup of
That's
about
another
4
good
yards.
pickup, though. Ran that counter a couple times. That time they faked it, and the receivers on this side out of the double tight just kind of did a little stock block and screen block and got him there. And after this play, we're going to be moving in the second quarter. So
Cyclones chipping away on this drive. Larson back. He'll take the shotgun snap, give it away. This is Steen. He'll get stopped just past the line of scrimmage. He'll pick up 2 or 3 yards. But like you said, this should take us to our first quarter break.
It almost be obviously like a timeout for them to talk about what they want to do on this important 3rd and 4.
First quarter clock comes to a close. Your score 14-8. The St. Thomas More Cavaliers are leading your Clark Willow Lake Cyclones. We'll take a break. We'll come back for more second quarter action after this. Don't go anywhere. You're watching and listening live to liveticket.tv.
I can't find a way to get my whole group to one spot without taking all these cars. You haven't heard of Denwall Transportation? They have luxury seating buses with air conditioning, outlets to charge your phone, and other must-haves for traveling.
Whoa, no way!
Yeah, you should check them out.
Where can I find them?
You can follow them on Facebook or denwalltransportation.com, or hey, let's give them a call at 605-532-3836. Denwall Transportation, let us do the driving.
Welcome back to the Dakota Bank broadcast booth. Dakota Bank, here for you.
And we're back. Second quarter action here from St. Thomas More High School. 14-8 is your score. Like you said, it's going to be 3rd and 3 coming out of the quarter break. Clark had some time to talk about it, and they're back in the gun. Quarterback Reese back on the field. Man in motion is Huber. He'll take the snap, and we'll see a flag fly and call it dead right away.
2 guys moving. Do we have a couple guys moving at the same time there? What do we got?
This is going to be...
procedure call.
That's a tough call for Clark.
Yeah, and I don't know if he called that a legal shift or just a legal procedure, but there seemed to be 2 guys moving when there shouldn't have been.
So that takes a 3rd and short to a 3rd and long. 3rd and 8, and Clark is going to spread out their offense.
2 by 2 with a single back.
It's Steen in the backfield. Reese dropping back to pass,
pump fake.
looking up the middle. He's going to
run
get
out of
struck
time.
down.
Yep. Took too long on that one.
And Reese will get sacked for the first time tonight. And that'll bring up 4th down. He'll make it back. He won't quite make it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 4th and 9.
And the way he took his time, it was almost like he knew he was going to have what he wanted open, but he just didn't have enough time to get it off. So.
And he worked well through the pocket, stepping up to try to make the pass. He just
4 down territory. I mean, a punt now, it's most likely in the end zone. So, or you put it in the hands of a returner. So
Reese dropping back to pass again.
There he
looking,
gets rid
quick
of it.
Pass right away. It's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver is Reedburn.
Yeah.
And that'll be a turnover on downs for Clark. They'll see their second offensive
Reedburn had
drive
his hands
cut
out
short.
of it, but the defender was right there and
played cleanly.
Yeah, Reedburn was upset with himself because he's a strong kid and has made a couple of those catches, and this play there by the defender, this the timing,
So St. Thomas More takes over. 11-13 left in the second quarter. They're on their own 40-yard line, looking to go up 2 scores. They lead by 6. And back out on the field is their quarterback, Noah Wald.
Cyclone safety playing deep this time, Elder.
He's going to give it away right away. And that's a good run.
That's a powerful fullback there, Elder.
Of note, Juvie still isn't on the field.
Yeah.
After he limped off.
Yeah, and they'll give a healthy dose of Elder too. They did last week.
I don't see him on the sideline.
And the senior Elder, he's 6'1", 225, and he's got some speed.
After the 7-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 3, and St. Thomas More going to bring in their offense close.
Yeah, a little bunch. They like to run the reverse out of bunch.
Wald will take the snap,
toss.
give it back.
Sometimes they run a reverse out of that.
Back to Elder. He'll work his way around for a first
those
down.
Are just. And as we were talking about how Clark Willow Lake would like to get their run game going to wear down the Cavaliers, it looks like Cavaliers with plenty of time in the half feel pretty good about putting it in the hands of Elder to try to do the same.
So 1st and 10 in Cyclone territory, 47-yard line. Back to a spread out offense, twos either side. Wald and Elder in the backfield. Wald takes the snap, looking to pass. He's looking over to his right, looking for a man. He's got him. This is a big completion working down the field. It's a foot race to the end zone, and another St. Thomas More touchdown. That's Kane McLeod on the 47-yard reception. Tack up 6 more. It's 20-8.
Just unlucky for the Cyclones. Fellberg was getting pressure, was pushing the tackle back into the quarterback, but Wald released it into the seam. And again, that McLeod is so quick. That change direction cutback, when you have your angle, it's just so hard to stop on a dime and turn back with that quickness. And, that's just a good ball, big play.
Stamper back out, looking to increase the lead to 13. Snap is good, holds down, and the kick is through. 21-8 is your score. STM leads your Clark Willow Lake Cyclones. 10:13 left in the second quarter. We'll take a break. We'll come back for the kick after this. This is LiveTicket.tv.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Welcome back to the Dakota Bank broadcast booth. Dakota Bank, here for you.
And we're back out of the break. 10:13 left on the second quarter clock. After a 47-yard touchdown reception by Kane McLeod from Noah Wald, Stamper's back out to kick off yet again. And it's Larson. Larson and Reedburn back deep to return. They stand right near the 5-yard line.
Yeah, Stamper, quite a good spot for Stamper. Trying to kick it to this near edge here. Let's see if he gets that done.
Stamper, good kick into it again. He's going to find the end zone. That'll be a touchback. Had a little bit of extracurricular activity down there.
Yeah,
a little bit of pushing.
Football, and a lot of times on special teams, that's the only time the kids get to go and contribute. And so they're going 100 miles an hour, and both teams there.
This is a must-answer situation for Clark.
Yeah, they don't want to get too much more separation here. And barring that penalty, they had what they wanted. So they just have to, clean that up a little bit. I'm sure they got talked to, and they're ready to go here.
Reese back to Larson. Working around the left edge. She'll pick up 2 or 3 yards before getting taken down by a group of Cavaliers. Bring up second down. Make it 2nd and 8.
Well, that call just tells you that Coach Severson trusts their game and is going to be patient. Still plenty of time, plenty of game left. You'd like to see that go for 4, Justin, but you'll take 2 to get it out of there.
Ball spotted at the 22. Reese back in the gun. He'll take the shotgun snap, looking to pass over to his right. He's got a man. This is Palmer. Palmer looking to make a move, but he will get drugged down. But not before.
Good stiff arm by Palmer to get a couple more yards on that, making sure he got the first down. He was close and he knew it. So
it'll be a 10-yard reception. Actually, give him 11. Ball spotted
11,
at the 33. It's 1st and 10.
Stiff arm power got him in that extra one there. So good play by number 1 there.
Yeah, that's Ryan Negebauer.
Palmer for the Cyclones, I believe, made the catch, correct?
Yep, that was. And it was Negebauer that drug him down.
Okay, it's one-on-one there.
It was
okay,
1v1.
1v1. Perfect. We love it.
Race back. He'll take the snap. Looking to give it away again. He's got Steen, and this will go another 2-yard run on first down.
Great job by Giacometto there, going low and just taking the legs and momentum out of the, big strong back there. But
back to 2nd and 8.
Time for the O-line of the Cyclones to kind of get after it here. They've been doing a nice job. 2nd and 8. We'll see if they go back the air.
Reese again, rolling out to his left,
Little
looking
short
for
roll.
a pass. That's going to be incomplete. That's a good-looking pass.
Yeah,
but
that
great
was
coverage.
Mahomes-like, where he kind of lowered it down and slung at it, gave him a chance, but defense was right there. It would be a tough catch, but
Intended receiver Emerson Larson brings up 3rd and 8.
yeah, they just drug Larson after that little short boot. Just couldn't connect. Big 3rd down.
It's a big 3rd down. 2 receivers either side. Look out for Larson and Palmer.
Here comes the heat
on
off
the right
edge.
side.
Yep.
Reese
St.
looking
Thomas
to
More
pass.
brought numbers.
And that's
Good
going to be
catch.
complete to Palmer. He puts a shoulder into the defender and
short.
reaches out for the first down. He won't get it. Ball spotted at the 40.
Only gained a 1 or 2 there, huh? Wait, 6?
Yeah, so it's going to be
Now he's moving the stick.
Just under a 5-yard pickup. Bring up 4th and 3.
I think this time he's going to punt it, huh? Yep. Maybe.
Now, this does look like they're bringing out their punting crew. This is Larson back to punt. And looking at the returners, Juvie's back on the field. And he's joined by McLeod.
On that 3rd down, it looked like Reese wanted to go to the middle of the field, but Thomas More brought heat.
This is a bad snap.
I think
Larson's
he can get away. Yep. Nope.
And Larson's going to have to fall on it inside the red zone. This is going to be a turnover on downs at the 19-yard line. St. Thomas More with a great opportunity to extend that lead to 20.
Yeah, that's just kind of like kickers sometimes. Long snappers, just a lonely position to be because you can practice that 1,000 times and it's just never a guarantee.
There's a timeout on the field from Coach Severson and Clark. We'll take one, too. We'll be right back in 30 seconds.
Lee Schlegel Memorial is proud to support student athletes, teams, and organizations that work together for the betterment of our local youth. This is possible through community support, volunteer workers, and a great group of student athletes, coaches, and parents. Lee was a team player, and so, in his memory, we will be holding the 13th annual Lee Schlegel Memorial Basketball Tournament, February 22nd, 2025 at the Clark High School. If you can dream it, you can do it. Welcome back to the Dakota Bank broadcast booth. Dakota Bank, here for you.
And we're back here. Live Ticket TV and Clark Willow Lake Cyclones live. 8:06 on the second quarter clock. 21-8 is your score. STM looking to do more damage here within the red zone. They're at the 19-yard line.
STM in the bunch again. See if they'll go with that toss. No,
Wald's going to give it away. Juvie working around the right edge. He'll make him a couple of men miss and get some good positive yardage. He'll pick up 3 or 4 yards.
It's good to see him back in. He's limping a little, but not as gingerly as when he walked off. So
this will be 2nd and 6 after a 4-yard gain officially. Wald bringing back out his offense, spreading it back out again to either side. Ball taking the snap, dropping back to pass, looking for a short pass. He's got it to Negebauer and popped out. This should be complete, though.
Yeah, complete and out of bounds.
Yep.
High school, what is a catch rules are a little different than the college and pros. So that was a catch. He did make a football move, whatever you want to say there. But a good job of number 1 coming over and punching that ball out, though.
Yeah, that's good coverage by Palmer.
Yeah.
Can't keep the ball in bounds, though, so it's 3rd and 2.
But that's what the Cyclones need to do is start, using what they practice on defense and punching the ball and stripping the ball. And so putting a hat on the ball, we'll see if they can do that here.
Ball to take the snap, rolling out on the play action, looking out to his right, looking for a man. He's got him, and that's going to be a 12-yard touchdown completion.
Did a little tiptoe there to stay in bounds.
Didn't see who caught it.
Speed.
Yep, this is Speed.
81, yep.
So put up another 6. It's 27-8 now. Here's 7:09 left in the second quarter. Stamper back out for another PAT. 3 for 3 on the night, looking to go. A perfect 4 for 4. Hold is down, and the kick is through. 28-8 is your score here halfway through quarter number 2. We'll take another break. We'll come back for the kickoff after this. Don't go anywhere. Watching and listening live to liveticket.tv.
Cut cleaner, cut faster, cut more. The MacDon FD2 Flex Strippers Clear Cut High-Speed Cutting System delivers just that. Clean cutting up to 30% faster speeds. Helping you get there is MacDon's improved knife drive with more power and new knife selection geometry featuring 25% more cutting surface. And the new...
Welcome back to the Dakota Bank broadcast booth. Dakota Bank, here for you.
And we're back. Here, Live Ticket TV. $28-8 is your score here in the second quarter. Stamper back out for another kick. High kick, not going to get near as much yardage.
Oh, he's got it on the
last
run.
ones.
Can he get up the sideline? Nope. Well, good job coming off the block there.
Larson is going to get taken down. That is, let's see, Brody Willits on the special team stop.
Yeah. Damian Severson had the block, but this came off nicely and made the stop. Still decent field position starting off here, 26. Two by two, do you think they've got to go to the air now, or are 7 minutes left?
And they will. Reese dropping back to pass yet again. Looking. He's got a man. Nice completion.
Boy,
that's
nice.
Larson.
Found that zone. There were 4 Cavaliers right there.
This will be a 9-yard catch.
It's got to give the Cyclones some confidence. Let's get back on schedule. 2nd and manageable, 3rd and short.
8-yard catch officially. 2nd and 2. Down with the ball spotted on the 34. Line to gain is the 36. Back out. 2 receivers either side. Reese yet again in the gun. He'll drop back to pass again, looking to work through the air. Nothing to his left, working out to his right. He's going to put his shoulder into
right
one.
There.
I think he'll make it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he put his shoulder down, and him and Giacomino had a good collision there. He's got to be close.
Yeah, they're going to mark him That's gonna come up a little short.
Or are they going to do another measurement? It looks like
they might.
The stick is going right on the. Oh, they're going to just color 3rd and 1.
Nope.
Oh, no.
Nope. Bring them back out.
Yep, they're going to measure. You know, as I look down at the STM D line, it looks like they've been rotating, you know, talk about their depth, Justin. They've been rotating defensive linemen in. I haven't seen much change on the offensive side, but just one more way to keep players fresh, keep them engaged, and
yeah, this is going to come up a little short.
Yeah, just a little bit.
About the same as
the
last time, about a foot.
Yep.
So 3rd and close, but not close enough. And they're going to bring out.
They're going to put.
They're not going to put Larson down in the Wildcat. They're going to keep
going to be seen as Huber in there. He must be one of the wings there.
Yep. Huber's in the slot over on the left side.
Yep. It might bring him on
got
the
a man in
counter.
motion. It's Larson. He's going to give it to Steen up the middle. Steen is going to work his way over the man, and this will be a 1st down.
Yeah, Elder came up, but he was just able to get enough forward momentum to get over there. So good hard run to get the 1st down for Steen.
1st and 10 from the 37. Reese back under center. Man motion is Larson. He'll give it away, working around, and he's going to get brought down. This is a tackle for loss.
Is that Elder that blew that up? Nope. Looked like 59 maybe.
Yeah, I think you're right. Nope, there is no 59.
Nope. I can dial him in here. Oh, it's Lee, 69. Brody Lee.
Yep. Clock ticking down just at the 5-minute mark. Here as Clark is working in their own territory. 2nd and 12. Larson back in motion. Reese going to drop back to pass. Looking over to his left. Nothing there. He's going to make a man miss. That's a nice move through. That's a nice move through the pocket.
Oh,
He's
nice
got
job to
Palmer.
come back there by Palmer.
Palmer going to just get drugged down to the turf.
Another stiff arm try, but that time
and
fought through it.
Eschmeyer.
Yep, Eschmeyer back there.
He'll get the takedown. And that's a good 11-yard pickup.
Yeah,
3rd and 1 now.
What a great recovery by Reese. And then a good job of Palmer coming back, helping out his quarterback. Trying to stretch him out here a little bit.
3rd and 1. Man in motion is Larson again. He's going to give it back to Steen. That's a good attempt at a run. We'll see where they mark it.
It's going to be close again. I think he.
I think they're going to mark.
4th down and just a little, and you got to go here.
I wouldn't mind seeing the same thing. Give it to Steen and just let him go to work. He's only got about a foot to go.
Yeah. And you just, you know, who do you run away from? You probably run away from Nielsen, right?
Reese under center, back to
went
Steen.
Right up the middle.
Steen
he
is
broke
going to
it.
get away.
He about did that the first. Oh, and he dropped the ball.
Ball is on the ground. And I think this is going to get recovered.
Cavaliers come up with it.
By St. Thomas More. That's a heartbreaking turnover.
I didn't see a hand get on the ball. Was he switching hands?
I don't know.
It happened so fast that he broke out of there. And that almost happened down here on this end, and it did that time. He broke out.
That's a tough turnover on downs.
That is a
not turnover on downs. That's just a tough turnover.
Yeah, tough turnover. Got a little momentum, and but hey, it's switch the fields though. So now you get a chance to play defense and knock the ball away from the Cavaliers. There's a good hole there.
This is Juvie working on the run. He's going to make a couple of men miss. Now some more, and that's a great run by Juvie to start off this offensive possession. This is going to be a first down plus plenty more.
Yeah, but when running backs cut back like that, that is an opportunity to punch that ball, poke at that ball, and I'm sure that's what the Cyclone staff is telling them, yes, break down, square up, but the other guys come in and punch.
That's a 23-yard run.
A nice run.
For Juvie. Back to a spread-out offense to either side. Wald. He'll take the shotgun snap, give it away to Elder, working up through the middle. He'll make a man miss.
Steam.
Working
See if
on
the free
sideline.
safety's going to come up and take him down.
He will get drugged down, but not before another first down run. It's going to be
for the Cyclones.
And Severson's been pretty disciplined getting his 12 yards off the ball as a free safety. And for him to be the last guy out there for Elder, and he didn't back down from Elder. That was a good contact, but I don't know if you got those yards counted up, but it had to be, 27 yards?
It was a 33-yard run.
33-yarder.
Juvie back working around the edge. There's a penalty flag on the field.
Like a holding there.
Yep. I think this one's going to get called back. So it was 23 yards for Juvie, 33 yards for Elder. That's 56 yards in 2 plays, both on the ground. Flag is laying on the 18-yard line. This will be holding on St. Thomas More.
It was on the right. It was on the right side. As the play unfolded, there was a couple players tangled up, and the laundry was right by there. So
this is a spot foul.
Yep.
But it's 2nd and 20 from the 24. Yep. You're right. 1st and 20, rather, from the 24. Sending 3 receivers out. Speed's in the slot on the right side. Walt will take the snap. He's looking long down the field for Negebauer. And this is going to be picked off.
Turnover.
Picked off in the end zone.
Cooper Palmer. Wow, what great coverage. Just ran with the receiver, and then like his catch on the other side, just saw the ball and went after it. So great job there for the Cyclones.
The ball was undercut from Negebauer. Palmer just stepped right in, took it away, and found his way out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Clark comes away with an important turnover.
And I'm sure no one more than Jacob Steen is thinking Palmer, and he's probably ready, chomping at the bit to get a chance to redeem himself there.
So 1:49 for Clark to go 80 yards down the field. Reese looking to work quick right away. That pass is low to Larson. Bring up 2nd down.
It'll stop the clock here. The Cavaliers have all their timeouts, so if this isn't a positive game, we might see the Cavaliers call timeouts and with their quick strike ability, see if they have one more shot at it. So really important first down to gain here for the Cyclones.
They're going to bring out Huber, Larson, and Palmer off to the right side of the quarterback, Reese. He's looking to his left, though. He's got to he's broke the tackle, looking for a man, and it's Steen. That's not going to find a completion there. The pass through his hands,
Steen
and it's 3rd down.
was so eager to get the ball and get positive yards for his teams that he left the ball behind, and that's that happens.
So 3rd and 10, and now this first down gets even more important. As only
Another
11.
incomplete pass stops the clock. They don't have to use a timeout a lot. I mean, this is an eternity of time. So good. And St. Thomas More giving a little too deep look here.
Reese dropping back to pass again. He's got some space. Now
Nice
he's got
job
Steen.
there.
Steen working for the first down. He's got it, and he'll get drugged down from
That's
behind.
huge. Great job by Steen.
Now that is.
Boy, that time he had 5 points covered on the ball as he made that cut. That was stuck to his chest.
He was making sure that one wasn't going to find the grass.
And that's just good football by the junior running back.
The chase down tackle will go to Brody Willits. 1st and 10. Clock is running. 1:16. Ball on the 37-yard line. Reese looking to pass again. He's got Palmer. No, he doesn't have Palmer. That's through his hands. Clock is stopped at 1:10, and it's 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, good route. He was open. Just a little misconnection there. Which you'll see that on the visitor, when it's a visitor sideline, the home sideline. But at any rate, big 2nd down here.
Reese back looking to pass. He's
Nice.
got Huber. That's a great tackle.
Yeah.
From behind. That is Roden Sales on the stop. The completed pass will go for some good positive yardage. It's 3rd down.
Yeah, just another hard-nosed blue-collar play by Talon Huber. Huh? Just what a fun player to watch. Is junior running back.
Timeout on the field. We'll take one, too. We'll be right back. This is LiveTicket.tv.
Knife guards resist plugging even in the nastiest conditions. We've got it. Come see us at Westside Implement and get more with the FD2 Flex Draper.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Welcome back to the Dakota Bank broadcast booth. Dakota Bank, here for you.
And we're back out of the break, looking for a long pass down the field. This is intercepted, but I think this is going to get called back. Yep, Juvie's going to just take a knee. The intended receiver was Palmer. This is going to be a defensive pass interference.
Yeah, it looked like the D-back ran into him. You can face guard in high school. This looked like he made, when the ball's in the air, if you make contact, it's pass interference. It's a 15-yard penalty, though, not like, a spot foul. So it's big 1st down, though, and but they're going to walk it off. Okay.
Yeah, I was a little bit confused because he pointed to offensive pass interference, and I was thinking,
and then
no,
they were
that's not
starting to
quite
move
right.
back, but they just were giving him room so he could walk it off.
Yep, so this is now 1st and 10. Clark is in STM territory as the ball is marked on the 41. Reese back in the gun. 2 receivers either side looking for a pass. This is a quick pass to Larson. Ooh, nice completion if he's got his feet in bounds. No, he doesn't. He reached up with one hand to haul that one in, but didn't get the feet down. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
As the game evolves, that one-handed catch is just almost becoming routine.
Yeah, that was good effort.
Yeah. Stop the clock for them, so they still got plenty of time.
45 seconds to find the end zone. Reese dropping back to pass again. Another quick pass. He's got Palmer on the sideline, quickly out of bounds. Clock stopped, 41.1. And this will bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and about 4 or 5, it looks like. Maybe 6.
I think this one's going to come 3rd and 4.
They have two plays here to get that in chunks, and that's kind of what they've been doing, chunk plays. I don't know if they'll run it.
Reese to pass again. He's got Larson on a quick pass. Larson going to get drugged down.
But if it's a 1st down, it should stop the clock, but must not be because they're letting it roll.
Nope, this is 1st down.
So they let that clock run a long time before they
Clock back running again. 27 seconds. Back 2 wide either side. Reese working quick. Dropping back again. Looking to go a little bit longer down the field. Looking for Larson. He's got Larson open. Down. It's a foot race to the end zone. And this is a Clark Willow Lake touchdown. This is a much-needed touchdown. 12 seconds left on the clock. It's a 30-yard touchdown reception from Joey Reese.
Was that
Joey
22?
Reese to Emerson Larson. Throw up 6 more on the board, and the lead is cut to 14.
And it was he came across the field, but almost like he finished it with the post corner. When he saw his quarterback flush, he gave an inside move, then went outside move, and the defender was caught. And what a great move, and then a great ball on the run.
2-point conversion looking up the middle. Steen is not going to get there. This one's going to be no good.
What a huge answer, though, after the fumble, the long snap over the head, all the things going wrong, and the great interception in the end zone.
That's a very necessary 6 points.
Yeah, a redemption drive for the Cyclones. STM, though, will be the first to touch the ball, after the half, so that'll be a big defensive possession.
No.
Cyclones will have it because they did kick off, didn't they?
Yep.
And STM scored right off the bat. So that's a huge, huge touchdown because they'll get the possession again. So great job of clock management there by the coach, and that penalty was a big one. And all those timeouts that STM had, they never got to use them the way they wanted to. So what a huge response by Coach Severson and the Cyclones.
If Clark can come out of the halftime break and double dip this could save their season.
Yeah, huge turnaround. And, like we said, that's showing a lot of grit with the diversity they faced on the road, and a pretty good crowd tonight here at Thomas More Field. I think I heard him say the winning half of the 50-50 was $600. So
Stormo back out to kick it away. Looking to put this one back deep. So
a little squibber is going to go out of bounds, so it's going to be a penalty.
And that's not going to take any time off the field.
No, it's not going to take any time off the clock, and it's going to give the ball to STM at the, I think it's where it goes out of bounds if it's not beyond the 35. Let's see where they spot it. Or do they take it to the 35? Yeah, it looks like they're taking it back to the 35.
No, this one will sit at the 40.
Oh, no, it is the penalty the penalty where it will take 45. It to the 45. So a 10-yard penalty.
So now what do you do defensively? You can't give up the home run.
Well, they got 2 deep here for sure, and they had 1 deep, and it's your free safety joined by your touchdown scorer. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, Wald is just going to concede this.
Yeah.
Your first half comes to a close. St. Thomas More leads your Clark Willow Lake Cyclones 28-14. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll talk about the first half and what to expect in the second half after this. Don't go anywhere. You're watching and listening live to liveticket.tv.
Looking for the perfect outfit that fits your style and your size? Come on down to Farmer's Daughter Boutique, where country charm meets confident chic. We've got women's clothing from small to 3X, plus shoes, purses, jewelry, and the cutest little girl outfits around. So why blend in when you can stand out in style? Visit Farmer's Daughter Boutique, fashion as bold and beautiful as you are.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
Pests don't wait, and neither should you. At Olson's Pest Technicians, we've been protecting homes and businesses for over 55 years. From bats and attics to rodents and walls, ants in kitchens, stubborn bedbug infestations, even swarms of mosquitoes. We've seen it all, and we handle it all. With expert technicians, ethical treatments, and service across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa, you can count on Olson's to get the job done right. Contact us today at Olson's Pest Technicians. Family owned, community trusted.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
"Ugh, come on!
Seriously?
This is so extra."
But what you could say is,
like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
American Agronomics is your source for agronomic insights focused on your operation's success. Be sure to check out their full seed lineup for Beck's hybrids and learn how they can add value to your farm with great seed and great rewards. They are also proud to offer Pivot Bio Proven 40. Available in furrow or on seed, Proven 40 provides season-long nitrogen that's predictable and weatherproof. Contact Jordan or Sean to see how they can help further your farm success. Proud supporter of all Cyclone athletics and activities.
Could you use some extra cash? Every Thursday night, we're hosting Chase the Pink Ace with a large jackpot and growing jackpot. I'm RF Bowie, the founder of Team Bowie Cares. 100% of the profits go to local cancer patients fighting their fight. You can get your tickets at any business inside Al's Oasis or online at chasethepinkace.org. Drawing is held every Thursday night at 8:08 p.m. at the Last Chance Saloon inside Al's Oasis. Thanks for caring.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
At Active Heating, you could say we specialize in comfort, heating and air conditioning, plumbing, air and water quality. Active Heating is ready. Too hot or too cold? Our certified comfort experts for Coleman Heating and Cooling Equipment can help. Don't let a leak drain your bank account. Our plumbers can handle it. Improve your air and water quality with an air purifier and reverse osmosis system from Active Heating, your local Coleman dealer. Active Heating of Watertown and Brookings, your comfort experts.
Wishart Insurance is an independent, family-owned insurance agency. Our passion is caring for people. Wishart Insurance will take the time to answer all of your insurance questions and assist you and your family in choosing coverage that will protect you. We take pride in knowing that our family is working hard for your family. We are your insurance family. We are located at 922 West Kemp Avenue in Watertown, South Dakota, with locations in Clark, Willow Lake, and Brookings.
What if the market shifts? What if the margins on your farm keep getting tighter? Simplot Grower Solutions is here to help. Simplot Crop Advisors know South Dakota corn, soybean, wheat, and other crops like you do because they live and work here. So, Even if the market shifts or the margins keep getting tighter, you'll have the insight and support to keep moving forward. Simplot Grower Solutions.
.212 Truck and Trailer Repair repairs almost anything on trucks and trailers. We do complete engine and transmission repair, as well as brake and air conditioning. We also do DOT inspections for anyone. If you have any truck, gas or diesel, we'd like the opportunity to work with you on your truck repairs. 212 Truck and Trailer Repairs open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30. All of us at 212 Truck and Trailer Repair are proud supporters of the Clark, Willow Lake, and surrounding area sports and activities.
Dreamer, doer, difference maker. These are just a few things we look for when growing our team at Dakota Bank. Those with empathy and a commitment to doing what's right build their careers with us. If you're about relationships and helping others, Dakota Bank is calling. Will you answer? Go with integrity. Go with teamwork. Go with Dakota Bank.
Discover Lake Grocery, your friendly hometown grocery store and one-stop shop for quality groceries. Enjoy a wide selection of fresh produce, premium meats, dairy products, and frozen foods, including ice cream. Explore our gift shop filled with greeting cards, exclusive Clark Willow Lake branded apparel, and unique home and gift items from Prairie Town Gifts of DeSmit. Visit us today for a warm welcome, friendly service, and to stock up on all your essentials. Lake Grocery is a proud supporter of Clark Willow Lake events and athletics.
Experience the best of Watertown at Country Inn & Suites, the top-rated hotel in the region. Our friendly staff ensures a clean and comfortable stay, complemented by a delicious breakfast featuring waffles, eggs, sausage, cereal, and fruit. Guests can also enjoy a complimentary reception every Tuesday from 5 until 7, offering hot sandwiches, soup, and more. Conveniently located, we're your perfect stop for a great night's sleep and a pleasant stay. Country Inn & Suites is a proud sponsor of Watertown Arrows, events, and athletics. Book your stay with us today.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
Generational success means different things to different people. But to us, it means seeing my daughter follow in my footsteps, keeping the farm in the family, just getting to do this every day. We're Agtegra Cooperative, and we're generationally successful. That's who we are. Agtegra Cooperative.
Hey Josie, why so glum, chum? I can't find a way to get my whole group to one spot without taking all these cars. You haven't heard of Denwall Transportation? They have luxury seating buses with air conditioning, outlets to charge your phone, and other must-haves for traveling. Whoa, no way! Yeah, you should check them out. Where can I find them? You can follow them on Facebook or denwalltransportation.com, or hey, let's give them a call at 605-532-3836. Denwall Transportation, let us do the driving.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Lee Schlegel Memorial is proud to support student athletes, teams, and organizations that work together for the betterment of our local youth. This is possible through community support, volunteer workers, and a great group of student athletes, coaches, and parents. Lee was a team player, and so, in his memory, we will be holding the 13th annual Lee Schlegel Memorial Basketball Tournament, February 22nd, 2025 at the Clark High School. If you can dream it, you can do it.
Cut cleaner, cut faster, cut more. The MacDon FD2 Flex Striper's clear-cut, high-speed cutting system delivers just that. Clean cutting up to 30% faster speeds. Helping you get there is MacDon's improved knife drive with more power and new knife selection geometry featuring 25% more cutting surface. And the new plug-free knife guards resist plugging even in the nastiest conditions. We've got it. Come see us at Westside Implement and get more with the FD2 Flex Striper.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Looking for the perfect outfit that fits your style and your size? Come on down to Farmer's Daughter Boutique, where country charm meets confident chic. We've got women's clothing from small to 3X, plus shoes, purses, jewelry, and the cutest little girl outfits around. So why blend in when you can stand out in style? Visit Farmer's Daughter Boutique, fashion as bold and beautiful as you are.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
Pests don't wait, and neither should you. At Olson's Pest Technicians, we've been protecting homes and businesses for over 55 years. From bats and attics to rodents and walls, ants in kitchens, stubborn bedbug infestations, even swarms of mosquitoes. We've seen it all, and we handle it all. With expert technicians, ethical treatments, and service across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa, you can count on Olson's to get the job done right. Contact us today at Olson's Pest Technicians. Family owned, community trusted.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
"Ugh, come on!
Seriously? This is so extra."
But what you could say is,
like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Welcome back to the Dakota Bank broadcast booth. Dakota Bank, here for you.
Back onto the break.
This is Clark Willow Lake Cyclones live and live ticket TV. Well, Jared, we're sitting at 28-14 here through the first half. Seen a lot of good attacks from the offense, or through the air from the offenses, also from the ground too. What did you see in the first half?
Yeah, I saw, like you said, a balanced offense. Both teams wanting to establish run, and for Clark Willow Lake Cyclones, they did that and just had some bad breaks with the fumble, and but other than that, turnovers are about equal. The fumble that was dropped, we talked about, the snap over the head, but then you get the big interception. Or was that might have been STM's only turnover, actually. I can't remember. And also the Cyclones turned it over once on 4th down. So really, when you think about that, and we put it that way, the turnover battle goes to the Cavaliers. And with all that said, again, because of the big interception by Palmer, the great drive, helped by a penalty, to answer after, it was like, ooh, this could get out of hand maybe, but they reeled it back in. And so now getting the ball back, first half was good football, some good tackling, good defense both ways. Both teams showed spurts. Obviously, the big play factor went to STM because they had the big run back on the kickoff. So their special teams are kind of winning in that battle as the snap over the head. So, when you look at the three parts of the game, STM has the advantage, but it's only a 2-score game. So I with them getting the ball back, if they can, like you said before, manage, get some first downs and score, this could get tight real quick.
Yeah, and I think, you mentioned the special teams, specifically the kickoff return for a touchdown. That, and then a couple of the penalties is what caused that 14-point deficit. There's a couple of times where the drives had some momentum, then it got down to 3rd and short, false start, maybe an illegal procedure, knock it back 3rd and long, can't get that 3rd down conversion, and now you've lost the ball. So I think cleaning up that area of the game is going to be important going into the second half. You're going to, you're down 14 points, you're going to have a couple of big plays.
Yep.
There's no way to get around that. But you can't focus on that. You can't try to hit a home run every pitch. You got to just play good, aggressive football, and those opportunities will come.
Yeah, I think Coach Severson can go back to his plan, be patient. He's got a lot of time. Eliminate the mistakes. Don't give the ball up, and try to create your own, or at least, cause a punt. And so here we go.
So Stamper's ready to kick this one away.
And Stamper could be a factor in the game too.
Yeah, he could be.
On this good speed here. Good tackle again.
So this return coming from Reedburn will get up past the 30-yard line. And, not quite past the 30-yard line. They'll mark him at the 29. Good field positioning to start this second half offensive drive for Clark.
And rest for the line of the Cyclones, that a lot of those go both ways, was huge there, after that score. So let's see if they come out.
Reese back out.
Little queen set here.
Going to take the snap, give it away.
Steen's going to break outside.
Made a man miss, and then he'll get drugged down. That's a nice give him.
That's going to be a first down.
12 or 13 yards, and like you said, a first down. So we get a good chunky yardage taken right away to open up the second half.
Great patience there by Steen, and the line there showed some push. And then Steen, who had a big, he was busy in that first half. He got recovered too, and he carried a Cavalier for another 1.5 yards.
1st and 10 from the 41. Back to the same set. The man in motion is Huber. This is going to be an end around to him. He'll get taken down in the backfield. No, the ball is loose.
That's Cavalier jumped on that one.
And that's going to be a fumble return, or fumble recovered by St. Thomas More in the first offensive drive and short.
Speed's not the one who came up and hit the ball, but tried to make a cut, and he cut right into a Cavalier who punched the ball out.
Huber was going to get taken down in the backfield for a loss. But on the way down, the ball popped out, and there was nobody there to jump on it. And it's St. Thomas More
It just
football.
seemed like St. Thomas More was waiting for that one. Like they had scouted that one because they just they weren't outnumbered or fooled by that little counter play.
Walled back out in a bunch set. They'll give this one away. And Juvie working through. He's going to get a good chunky yardage before he gets taken down by Huber. That's going to be a 19-yard run down to the 20-yard line, 1st and 10.
And the DN for the Cyclones did his job, kept his outside arm and leg free, got a little too deep, so it gave a crease. And when you give a crease to someone like Juvie, boy, he got through that hole in a hurry, and now Cyclones have to hold here.
4 receivers out for Wald. He's going to give it back to Juvie up the middle. That's a nice tackle there right away near the line of scrimmage for Vandersnick.
And they brought DeNoyer off the other edge. He just couldn't get there, but he did cause the running back to just kind of fall forward.
The wind's starting to pick up here.
Yeah, the flag is starting to move pretty good.
Started the game pretty calm, but it's a stiff breeze here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, as soon as you said that, I looked at the flag, and it's got a steady gait going. Uh-oh, I think that's going to be
play called dead here.
I think the Coyotes did the same thing that the Cavs did, came across and made contact because there's movement.
Yep, so this is a false start on STM. The 2nd and 6 will turn into 2nd and 11 as the ball is marked on the 21. Clark has got to find a way to stop this STM offense. Walled back, another bunch set. He'll give it this one to Elder, working up near the line of scrimmage. He'll get taken down after a gain of 2.
And that's the first carry to the right that the Cavaliers have sent for a while. They're going to the left there on those big runs, and by both Elder and Juvie. And that time they go right, and the Cyclone defense was there. Short gain. See if they go to the air. 3rd and 9 here.
Spread offense again.
Yeah.
To either side. Wall dropping back. He's looking up the field, rolling out to his right, looking for a man.
Good pressure.
He's going to throw it away, and this is going to get plenty out of bounds. Incomplete pass will bring up 4th and 9, rather, and St. Thomas More has got a decision to make.
Great pursuit and hustle there by the senior Reedburn to pressure Wald. He had to throw it away. So, for everything that looked gloom after the fumble, Cyclones hold strong, but they have to do it one more time here. And then where do you go if you're STM? Who do you cover? You really can't double anyone. See if they stay with their man-free concept here. It looks like Severson will be about 14 yards off the ball now, just making sure no one gets behind him. Little motion.
Wall dropping back to pass again.
There's a drag
looking for
right
a man
there.
up the middle.
Oh,
He's going to get.
They are going to get him.
This will be a sack in the backfield and a huge turnover on downs.
Boy, Sales on the drag was standing all in the flat here, almost to the numbers, wide open, but just the pressure caused by the right end. I think that was number 52. Mason Knock did a nice job there.
That's a
huge stop for the Cyclones.
It's a great job by the Cyclone defense to come out and play firefighters. The offense started the fire. Now you got to come put it out, and that's what they did.
Yeah, and huge, off of halftime, they're fresh, and they showed a lot of good energy there.
They did, and they got their offense back out on the field. 1st and 10 on the 27-yard line. Reese with Larson in motion. He's going to give this one up the middle to Steen. Steen's
trying to strip it again in there.
broke through the line.
Here comes
Penalty
a flag late.
flying in.
Usually a holding from that far back into the mix there. Unless there was a face mask, but I saw him reaching at the ball, not the face. Looks like we're going to have a hold here. Oh, no.
Oh, this is a face mask on St. Thomas More.
The way where it came from the back judge, I saw his head turn a little, but I thought they were swiping at the ball. But if he got masked to the ball, that's a penalty. And, boy, that's a big one. That's a big one here.
It's good momentum here.
Yeah,
when
Steen's
offense.
running as hard as he is, that's sometimes that's all you can grab onto.
Back to 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the 45. Still in Cyclone territory. Reese going to take this snap, dropping back to pass yet again.
Pressure.
Looking up the middle. He's got to work away from pressure. He does. Rolling out to the right. He's going to look for a man. That's going to be incomplete.
Let's see
Ball
if they
on the
call
ground.
anything here, too. Late out of bounds. I think they just momentum took him there.
So the pass is incomplete, but Reese does a great job to avoid the pressure in the backfield and save a sack and a tackle for loss. Back to second.
Yeah, that is a great way to, like you said, he was able to salvage nothing, which is good. But he exerted a lot of energy on that one.
Reese again, dropping back to pass, looking for a quick one. That's tipped, but still caught by Huber. That's a great attempt by the defensive end of St. Thomas More. I didn't catch who it was.
Now with the gusts coming in, you can see the leaves blowing. We're gonna how much does that affect the long ball, especially? That was a nice short, tight pass there, and like you said, deflected right to the receiver. But boy. We're starting to get a lot of leaves here rocking right past us.
So it's 3rd down, 3rd and 5 from midfield. I would like to see Pomeroy hit a seam. And
Yeah, they did
just
that.
lift one up to him. But 2 backs in the backfield with Reese. He's going to roll out.
But
he might be looking
pressure.
for Palmer. Nope, that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, almost intercepted.
Just about picked off. And that's Eschmeyer coming in, trying to get the pick. It falls incomplete. And it's now 4th and 5.
I don't think Palmer ever saw that defender, just thought, I'm going to get it to my guy or over his head incomplete. And I couldn't see who that was for the Cavaliers. I think it was, I see the number. I just got to get a number now. Could have been Eschmeyer?
Yeah, it was.
Eschmeyer. So good call on that one.
4th down, what do you do?
4th and 5, your midfield. I mean, looks like they got a whistle over here. I don't know if we got what we have. Official on the side judge from the Clark Willow Lake side came in with his hand up. I don't know what they had. If I didn't see anybody check in, I don't see any odd numbers up front.
So Reese stays on the field. 2 receivers either side. This is a big 4th down. Huber in motion. Reese looking for a man. He's got Steen, but he's taken down in the backfield.
They tried to set up a throwback screen, but was read by the Cavaliers. And another one that they had scouted out.
That's a loss of 5 and another turnover on downs.
The left tackle was out there, but just wasn't quick enough to stay with that flat defender that came up and made the play.
So 2nd turnover of the half for Clark. And defense, they've got to come back out and play firefighter again. As this is great starting field positioning for St. Thomas More. Ball marked at the 45. But Wald has now got to throw into the wind. 2 backs, 1 either side behind Wald. He'll take the snap, give it off to Elder. Juvie is leading the block. Elder fighting through. That's a great power run by Elder. And that gets now down near the 1st down stick. Won't quite get there. Bring up 2nd down.
A great job by Cyclone Talon Huber that has showed a lot of courage. He came in unafraid, and it was a big collision, and he took it. But boy, he put his head right in there for his team, or his shoulder, excuse me.
This person wishes to remain anonymous.
Same formation for Walden's offense. He'll take the snap again, give it to Juvie this time, working around the right edge, led by Elder. He'll cut back, make a man miss. He'll cut back again and get taken down by Palmer and Steen, but not before he picks up the first down and plenty more, as he's down within the 25-yard line. Ball marked at the 22, 1st and 10.
Yeah, you just good job by the line. They went to the second level with their blocks. Did a nice job in the zone and stepped in sync. And boy, when you got a back like Juvie, you just let him read blocks. And he's obviously shown he's very literate in doing it.
He reads well. Back again to the same formation. I think St. Thomas More is okay with just putting the ball on the ground, and they're going to go back to Juvie. There's a great job stretching
it out there by the Cyclones.
And they're going to push him out near the sideline. He'll get taken down after a yard or two. It's 2nd down.
Let's see if they go
2nd and 9.
Try to go to the air here, or if they go with Elder with the power back. We'll see here. As coming off is a free safety now for the Cyclones, and they put they put instead Steen, so they're going to play the run here a little bit. So Steen will be only 6 yards off the ball as a free safety and basically another linebacker.
Down in the I formation, Walden under center. He'll give it away to Elder.
Elder's
going to break
right by
through,
him.
And he's going to find his way all the way to the end zone.
We were just wondering what they were going to do, and Steen almost blitzed right by it. Got chipped. The coaches blitzed to the spot, but that little chip block, all Elder needed.
Josh Elder untouched on a 21-yard touchdown run here, 5:52 left in the 3rd quarter. The lead extends back to 20. It's 34-14, and Stamper is on for the PAT.
Watch Stamper's approach here. It's a two-step, but it's a little unique, but he's got a good rhythm.
It's kicking into the wind this time. This one is up. Whoa, that hung up. It is through.
They want to get those extra points up quick so it doesn't get blocked, but that one, the wind almost blew it back down. That was crazy.
It made it through the uprights and hung up probably about 2 or 3 yards past the uprights before it fell down. Again, 5:44 left in the 3rd quarter. We'll take a break. We'll be back after this.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota.
Welcome back to the Dakota Bank
Take part in high school sports or activities.
Here for you.
Back out of the break. 35-14 is your score after a 21-yard STM touchdown run. This wind, they're going to bring out a holder for Stanford to keep the football on the tee.
Yeah.
But this wind is going to become a huge factor.
Yeah, and it's going to go against the Cyclones in the 4th. So
you gotta get at least a score here before we switch sides of the field. Stamper runs into it. He gives it everything. He's just going to let it run on the floor.
Hits a player. That's not bad field position, but
yep, it's going to get covered up at the 32. I was thinking he was going to try to put that one low in the air.
Yeah, I think he was trying to drive it, but he hooked it a little bit, soccer-style kicker, and good heads-up play by the sophomore Caden Wookie to hit him, and he knew he just needed to land on it so the Cavaliers couldn't jump on it.
There's no mulligans in football. You only get one shot off the tee.
You only get one shot, yep. And then STM's kind of separated themselves here, but that would have been tight. One of the X factors would have been the kicker Stamper, and the wind would have been a challenge for the kicking game as well.
Larson working around the
We
left
get
edge.
about
She'll
3.
get a couple of yards before he gets pushed out of bounds. Does stop the clock, but it'll be second down and about 8.
Palmer checks in with the play and see if he can help spark another vertical route for the Cyclones.
Only after team handshakes have taken place. Thank you.
Back out with the full backfield is Joey Reese. The snap, and this is going to be a handoff to Steen. Steen is going to break a tackle and find plenty of room on the left edge. He'll get pushed out of bounds, but that's a great pickup for Steen and the Cyclone offense. They're well within Cyclone territory. Excuse me, they're well within Cavalier territory.
That's hard-nosed football, but that's just fundamental football. Keep your feet moving. And on contact, he did, and he just bounced out of that tackle attempt. It was a big collision, but boy.
He ran into a wall, rolled off of it, and had plenty of room to run.
Yeah, and then showed a little burst of speed and got to the sideline, stopped the clock, big first down, and that's huge for the Cyclones.
So again, within Cavalier territory, ball marked on the 44, 1st and 10. Spread offense to either side. Out to receive. Reese rolling out to the right. It's a quick pass to Larson, complete. Larson is going to get pushed out of bounds.
Pushed out.
And that is Sales on the coverage. And it's going to be a good gain of 4.
Good first down play.
Yep. Bring up 2nd and 6. And it stops
great
the
job
clock.
by the receiver to get out of bounds. 2-by-2 here. Same formation. Looks like they got some field on the left side.
They do. They've got plenty of room over there. Reese looking back to the right, looking for Palmer. This ball has popped up and going to be incomplete. St. Thomas More thought they had it picked off.
No replays for that in high school. So
that's Quan Harper who just about had it, but
a third down, big third down here.
There's a line judge right there. He said the ball hit the ground.
2-down territory for the Cyclones here, so you got 2 to get 6. I think they run Steen here.
Oh, they're spreading it out. I don't think they will. Yep, Reese dropping back to pass again.
Pump fake.
He's looking long down the field for Palmer. That's going to be overthrown and fall incomplete. 4th and 6.
Big pump fake. I couldn't see because of our angle.
This is a big 4th down. Got to come away with 6 yards here. What's your best 6-yard play?
To your best players, give them a chance.
Yep. Got to have it here.
I don't know if they have any designed quarterback draw for Reese. He hasn't run a lot. He scrambled a lot. He had a couple of those sweeps, the quarterback sweeps. But
Reese dropping back to pass again, looking long down the field. This is for Reedburn, but it's going to fall incomplete, just about picked off.
Yeah.
And that's going to be another turnover.
And
Clark
really,
here in the
a knockdown
quarter.
in terms of field position is a better play, even though he saw a lot of green and wanted to pick that and try to go for a pick 6.
Yeah, so that's the 3rd turnover here in the 3rd quarter. And that Cyclone score still sits at 14, a 21-point lead for STM with an opportunity to put on more. They've got 60 yards to the end zone here in 5 minutes to do it in the 3rd quarter. Walled back out with his offense. They're going to keep it in close. This is an I formation. Again, I think they'd just be content to keep running this ball. Juvie working. He's going to cut back. That's a nice cut back. He's got plenty of room working on the left sideline. He's at the 30. Got a couple of Cyclones around him, and he'll get pushed out near the 20-yard line. That is Jaron Ducker. Excuse me, that's Damian Severson with the tackle. So that's a 40-yard pickup by Graydon Juvie to get his St. Thomas More offense in the red zone. Here, 4:51 left in the third quarter. Back out to the I formation. Probably looking at another run. They like to go back and forth between Elder and Juvie. Yep, they're going to give this one to Elder up the middle. He's going to get taken down right away. That's a nice play in there by Steen.
Good tackle. We have a Cyclone limping. That looks like Reedburn.
Yep, it is.
He's going to stay in, though. I don't know if it was a cramp or looked like almost hit the way he was running out of there. Maybe he got hit in the shin.
Could be.
So
clock running
I
here.
formation.
Back to it.
Power right.
For Juvie. Wall under center, giving it back to Juvie, working up the middle. He's going to break.
Yeah, so the Cavaliers are finding something on that left side, and they laying speed up on the right, and then they run ISO weak, and just with Elder leading, that's just been a tough one for the Cyclones to handle.
3rd and 1 now, after a nice 7-yard pickup. Looking to punch in and find a 1st and goal as St. Thomas More.
And I think we could probably, especially with the win, St. Thomas More is content to stay in this power I formation and run power ISO.
Wald's going to take it himself. He's just looking for a 1st down, and he's got it.
Keep the clock moving. Keep the chains moving.
This will be 1st and goal from the 9.
Yeah, and you never want to get too ahead of yourself, but you also want to be smart in how you're saving guys for the next step if you get there. So
Wald back out to the line of scrimmage, back in the eye. He'll sit down under center. Handoff is going to go to
snap under center.
This is going to go to McLeod. He's working in. He's within the 5, now the 2. He'll get held up.
I think that's his first carry out of the backfield, isn't it?
Yeah, they subbed him in for Juvie.
Yeah, they subbed him in for Juvie when he was out for a little bit, but that's a good run there.
Yeah, it is. And we know McLeod can run. We've seen his speed a couple of times already tonight.
Certainly have on the kick return, for sure.
2nd and 3. 2nd and goal to go from the 3. Back in the eye. Juvie back in for McLeod. Snap. This is Juvie working around the right edge. He's going to fall his way into the end zone.
Yep.
There for another touchdown. Tack up 6 more. That makes it 41-14. As STM trying to pull away with this one here in the 3rd. Did they bring Stamper out? No, they didn't. Wald is still on the field. They're going to go for 2. That wind picks up more and more as we go through.
They'll be in that kind of pistol look with the dot and the quarterback with the Elder fullback. Kind of a trips bunch on the right. He'll roll the right. The old Clemson Deshaun Watson play.
Wald is going to find a man in the end zone. The 2-point conversion is good. That
2
is
outsides in, the inside out, and
that's Sales on the reception.
Wide open in the flat.
And it's 43-14. 2:02 left on the 3rd quarter clock. We'll be right back. This is LiveTicket.tv.
American Agronomics is your source for agronomic insights focused on your operation's success. Be sure to check out their full seed lineup for Beck's hybrids and learn how they can add value to your farm with great seed and great rewards. They are also proud to offer Pivot Bio Proven 40. Available in furrow or on seed, Proven 40 provides season-long nitrogen that's predictable and weatherproof. Contact Jordan or Sean to see how they can help further your farm success. Proud supporter of all Cyclone athletics and activities. Welcome back to the Dakota Bank broadcast booth. Dakota Bank, here for you.
Said it. We're back out of the break. 43-14 is your score as STM leads your Clark Willow Lake Cyclones. Stamper back out. The last time he hooked it on the ground.
And it's tough when you're not used to having somebody hold it, and looks like this time they've got it figured out. He's just going to drive this one.
Yep, going to try the low end over end, but it's going to get caught up in the wind, and falling on it is Larson at the 26-yard line.
I mean, if that would have hit on the tip, it probably would have went out of bounds, but it's kind of like a golf shot on the green. It just had backspin and died.
Yep.
Couldn't have done that much better. They have 2 minutes with the wind here.
Yep, got to take advantage of it while you have it. Reese back out on the field. Again, spread offense to either side. Man in motion is Larson. Reese takes the snap. He's rolling out to his left, looking for Larson. He's got him. Larson going to try to turn up the field. He will. He'll get through, find a first down up past the 40-yard line. Gets taken down at the 41. Penalty flag down on the field at the 30, just past the line of scrimmage.
Block in the back or a hold probably on the outside over there.
Flag on the far sideline.
Block in the back.
Block in the back.
It's going to call it back. It's a nice reception for Larson. Will not stand. We'll replay first.
Spot foul looked like he walked it off from the spot.
Yep. So it'll bring up first
18?
and 18, yep. They've got first and 15 on the scoreboard, but that's not quite right.
That's
Reese,
a long 15.
Yeah, that is a long 15. Reese rolling out to the right, looking for Larson again. He doesn't have him. That overthrown over his head, and it's second down.
Sales on the defense there.
Back to second down from the 19-yard line. Rather, line to gain is the 42. Reese looking to throw again. Got a man. This one complete. That's a nice pickup. That is Reedburn.
Yeah, good strong hands there, catching the ball with his hands in traffic.
I think that's going to be a 13-yard pass, bring up 3rd and 5. This is manageable now to get back and get past the first down marker. 90 seconds left in the third quarter.
Two by two, they even have two receivers into the boundary. We'll see what they come up with here.
Reese back to the air.
Looks like he wants a short pass, covered up.
He's going to have to scramble plenty far. He's stuck, and that's going to be picked off.
Pick six.
And that's a pick six. Reese trying to get rid of it.
That's one of the D linemen. I think it's number 50. He's getting mobbed, so I can't quite see who it is yet. He's all the way on the track, so it's hard to get his number. Yep, number 50, Jackson Rush, the junior.
It's another 6 on the board for St. Thomas More, and it's 49-14. Stamper back out for the PAT.
You know, and it's hard to fault Reese, who he knows he's got to make something happen, knows they're not going to have the wind, and, you know, he's had some luck scrambling, but that time the Cavaliers just had good angles on him.
Stamper's kick is up and through. 50-14 is your score here. 55 seconds left in the third quarter.
Is that 6 for him or 7? They went for 2 once. So he must be like 6 for 6.
Yeah,
so.
I think he is, even through the wind. We'll take a break. We'll come back right after this. This is LiveTicket.tv.
Mr. Cash, every Thursday night, we're hosting Chase the Pink Ace with a large jackpot and growing jackpot. I'm RF Bowie, the founder of Team Bowie Cares. 100% of the profits go to local cancer patients fighting their fight. You can get your tickets at any business inside Al's Oasis or online at chasethepinkace.org. Drawing is held every Thursday night at 8:08 p.m. at the Last Chance Saloon inside Al's Oasis. Thanks for caring.
Welcome back to the Dakota Bank broadcast booth. Dakota Bank, here for you.
Back out of the break, 50-14 is your score after the pick 6 by Jackson Rush of St. Thomas More. Back out to kick is Stamper. Clark got to make something happen here. Down 36. Stamper back with the kick. This one low. It's going to get through the hands of the Cyclones, but it is down. On the return, that's Vandersnick who hops on it. Past the 30-yard line. I think they'll mark it at the 32. Got a running clock now with the 36-point lead. And Clark should have enough time to get one play off here to finish off the third.
Yeah, the official just wound the play clocks. Let's see if they get one off here.
Clock down to 12. And Reese is set. Man in motion is Larson, down to 7. Reese drops back to pass, looking out to his left. No, he's now up the middle. This is Huber on a nice
big hit.
Reception. It'll be a first down, but the third quarter clock comes to a close.
Close to maybe a potential targeting. I mean, it was a shoulder, but it was looked to the head area, but Palmer popped right back up, so that's good to see.
Third quarter comes to a close. 50-14 is your score. We'll come back for the fourth quarter after this. Don't go anywhere. You're watching and listening live to LiveTicket.tv.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Welcome back to the Dakota Bank broadcast booth. Dakota Bank, here for you.
Back out of the break, let's talk of some scores around 11B. Over in the other semifinal matchup, Dual looking to upset top-ranked Elk Point Jefferson. They lead by 1, 36-35, with 6 minutes left in the fourth. Over in 9AA, Elkton Lake Benton over Parkston 14-8. Marion Freeman Academy over Hamlin right now 45-12. Down in 9A, those games are done. Wall over Phillip and Howard over Alcester Hudson. Back to our matchup in 11B. St. Thomas More leads your Clark Willow Lake Cyclones 50-14. And Clark now facing the wind here for the remainder of this one. Reese taking the shotgun snap. They're going to throw through the wind. That one going to get batted down. That's Willits.
Yeah, Willis did a nice job. He's a long, rangy athlete. He did a nice job at just timing that out.
We've got him listed at 6'4". He's every bit of it.
Oh, yeah.
Stuck a hand up and knocked it down. Clock still running. As Reese walks back up to the line of scrimmage. Back to either side. Huber in motion. Reese looking to roll out to his right. Quick pass to Huber, complete. He's going to get through some good yards after contact and get up near the stick. It will be third down.
Yeah, you're right on. The Yak there, he did a nice job working hard to get extra yards.
They are going to give him the first.
From their win last night, they've advanced to the Sweet 16. They will take on Miller in Jones County on
It's a good effort by Huber to make that first down happen.
Central Time.
Reese back. Looking to do some more work through the air. No, he's going to give this one away. This is Larson on the run. He makes a man miss. That's good yardage. More than 5 yards. Give him 6 or 7. And bring up second down.
Looks like the Cavaliers have made a few select substitutions, giving some of their players rest. Looks like Hayden Haig's in now and some other players. So if we have the running clock, they're resting some guys and trying to get some experience for some other players.
It is a 7-yard run for Larson, 2nd and 3. Down under 9.5 minutes. Reese back to it. He'll take the snap, looking to pass again. He's got Palmer on a short pass, but Palmer gets blown up in the backfield, and he'll lose some yardage.
Just unlucky for Palmer. He was starting to do his spin, and he just got caught.
He's trying to roll out of it.
Yeah, Watanowicz was right there. EPJ is about, it looks like they just scored.
Yeah, they did. Yep.
EPJ.
Now leading duel. Right?
It said 43-36, so yes, it was 36-35, and I think they meant 41. No, that was a 2-point conversion, so 43.
This third down play is not going to find the stick.
4th and 2?
Yep. It will be 4th and 2. Steen back on the field. Try to push him through for 2 yards. Reese back in the gun. Man in motion is Huber. He's going to roll out. Looking for Huber. The pass is tipped
and
will be
first
incomplete.
Touch, yeah, but it's incomplete anyway.
And that's another turnover on downs by Clark.
Brought the left inside backer and just tried the receiver filled the void of the backer, but he just tipped it and wasn't able to get it over him.
So with 7.5 minutes left on the clock, and it's yet again St. Thomas More football. Ball marked at the 34. 1st and 10.
Big kick return by Duel out to about the 45 with 5.5 to go on that one, Justin. Boy, we'll try to stick on that one and check it out here as we finish this one out.
Ball back under center. He's in the I formation. Got a couple of receivers out, but he's going to give this one away. This run around the left edge has got plenty of room. Makes a couple of men miss, and will get drugged down.
Is that Vandersnick?
No, that's Zanstra. That's Sanders Zanstra.
Oh, I had the wrong sheet. Sorry about that. Vandersnick Cyclone. Zanstra, that's number 9. Okay.
Yep, he's getting his first action of the game.
Another quick little scat back there.
Yep, Zanstra, just a freshman, listed at 5'8" and 165. And he's got a good pickup on his first run of the game. 1st and 10 from the 43 of Clark Willow Lake.
Once there's a hole, he had an explosive first, second step, but got him through it, and now
they're going to keep him in the backfield.
Yeah.
Wald takes the under center snap back to Zanstra through the middle. Not much doing there. He'll get taken down. He'll pick up a couple of yards though, but it will be 2nd down.
Trying to see on the sideline if the coaches or somebody is motioning to Wald when to start the cadence as they try to take as much time off the clock between snaps, and just try to end this one. And just you got to give a lot of credit to the Cyclones. I mean, they faced a lot of adversity and came back from some, but just in that third quarter, tidal wave of turnovers was brutal.
This run up the middle, not doing much. And that's Quan Harper on the run. It's a different looking backfield now as both Elder and Juvie are on the sideline. Just through 5 minutes, or just under 5 minutes, rather, here left in the 4th quarter.
A lot of new skill players in there for sure.
3rd and 3, and this is a new quarterback in too. This is Caleb Wald, an 8th grade quarterback. Wald under center. He'll give it away. This is Zanstra again.
I think he's going to power for the first or close, huh?
I'll get close. We'll see
he's
where
going to
they
be a little
mark
short.
it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, you have almost thought maybe they'd try a field goal with the win and the strength of Stamper, but at this point, I think STM just wants to run the clock out here.
They will get the first down as the ball gets up to the 34.
Oh, EPJ got it back.
Wald, another giveaway to Zanstra again. Got some speed working through the line, and we'll get up past the first down marker. It'll be another 1st and 10 for St. Thomas More. 3.5 minutes left on the clock, and 1st and 10 from the 20. Wald back under center, still in the eye. 2 receivers out right, 1 to the left.
Yeah, now he's just kind of waiting till the last 3 or 4 seconds on the play clock to take more time. Good defense there, good swarm there. Trying to see if there's been a few Cyclones come in. Yeah, number 4 is in there. That's Cade Guskowski.
2-yard pickup for Harper, 2nd and 8. Now after the first down run.
Number 57 also in there, Logan Foster, playing a little linebacker for the Cyclones.
Another handoff, this one to Zanstra, not much doing. We'll break through the line for a yard or 2, but it will bring up 3rd down. 3rd and 6.
Like Severson on the tackle there, senior for the Cyclones.
Immediately following this game.
Three and a half to go. It looks like Elk Point Jefferson has the ball back, and I believe that says 2nd and can't tell.
This is another run for Zanstra. He's going to get taken down in the backfield, and it will bring up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
I'd say just let Stamper let one fly here. Fourth and
they
10.
might bring the kicker in. It looks like he's got the pad in his hand.
Yep.
He's a good kicker. I was told he made earlier this season one from 46 and one from 49. So what's the math on this one with the wind?
Ball on the 20. The tee's at the 27.
Around 37, 38.
37-yard kick for Stamper.
Trying to get lined up here with the upright here.
The wind blowing a little right to left from where he's at. Hold is down, the kick is up, and that's got plenty of distance, but it is no good. That's off to the right.
Yep.
Off to the right. Kick is no good. 40 seconds left here, and the clock is running.
Yeah, and the soccer style kicker, that's pretty normal to kind of aim for that right upright because you generally have a hook, but that time the wind, like you said, it just kept kind of pushing it.
23 seconds left on this one, and everybody's content to walk to their sidelines. This one's gone final. Your Clark Willow Lake Cyclones fall to the St. Thomas More Cavaliers in the 11B state semifinal. 50-14 is the final score. St. Thomas More will go on to face the winner of Elk Point Jefferson and Dual. Their match sits at a little over 2 minutes and a 7-point lead for Elk Point Jefferson. We'll take a break. We'll come back and talk through this one after this. Don't go anywhere. You're watching and listening live to LiveTicket.tv.
At Active Heating, you could say we specialize in comfort, heating and air conditioning, plumbing, air and water quality. Active Heating is ready. Too hot or too cold? Our certified comfort experts for Coleman Heating and Cooling Equipment can help. Don't let a leak drain your bank account. Our plumbers can handle it. Improve your air and water quality with an air purifier and reverse osmosis system from Active Heating, your local Coleman dealer. Active Heating of Watertown and Brookings, your comfort experts.
Welcome back to the Dakota Bank broadcast booth. Dakota Bank, here for you.
Back out of the break. Again, the final score here tonight. St. Thomas More over your Cyclones 50-14. Well, we came out of the halftime break and really looking for a double dip there. Score right before the end of half. Went right in looking for a score coming out of half. Just couldn't get anything done in the third quarter. What'd we see?
Yeah, I think you called it well in that third quarter when not only the turnover on downs, but the other turnovers just, gutsy performance by the Cyclones. They had all that adversity hung in there, kept trying to get off the canvas and come back swinging. But St. Thomas More, just their depth and their athleticism and speed was just, it's too much for almost every team in the state. And we're going to see the last two dance here as we're looking for the final with a minute left with Elk Point Jefferson. But, that's kind of what we saw. And Clark Willow Lake would have little spurts of where they would get in rhythm, and then something would happen, a turnover, a penalty, a big play by the Cavaliers that just knocked them off that rhythm, and they were kind of trying to dance out of rhythm all night long, and just too bad because gutsy, hardy players. I mean, they showed a lot of grit, a lot of effort out there.
Yeah, there's a couple seniors on this team. They contributed a lot tonight. They're going to be missed. You want to read through those?
Yeah, let's give shout out to the Clark Willow Lake seniors here. Cooper Palmer, a senior. Mateau Denoyer, a senior. Going down the list here, Kai Vandersnick, a senior. Damian Severson, a senior. Lincoln Reedburn, senior. Emerson Larson, a senior. Ernesto Garcia, Mason Knock, Michael Severson, Diego Garcia, and we'll close Levi Atkins, a senior, and Jerome Enboden, a senior. They will be missed, and I'm sure the Clark Willow Lake Cyclones faithful thanks those seniors for all they've given to that program.
we've said a lot of those names a lot tonight.
Yes, we have.
There's some big contributors in that senior class. And yeah, it's always difficult to come back from, having a good senior class. But they fought hard. They made it all the way here.
Yeah, and they're bummed right now. But when they look back, you look at the teams that they beat that you called earlier in your sheet, and one of them being the, perennial powerhouses like a winner. That's a good thing for a program, and Coach Severson and his staff, got to feel good about that, but not rest on that. Take that into the next season and challenge the next crew, and that's what they'll do. They're a good staff.
Yeah, it's a tough way to close out the season, but again, it's a good postseason to make it all the way here and beat the names that you beat coming into tonight. So let's take a minute. Let's look at some more scores. Around South Dakota football had a lot of games tonight. We'll start in 11A. Sioux Falls Christian going to take down West Central 35-0. Lennox squeaked one out against Del Rapids 15-14.
Wow.
And this one, Elk Point Jefferson and Dual has gone final 43-36 your final score. So your 11B matchup at the Dome is set. It'll be Elk Point Jefferson, top-ranked, and taking on second-ranked St. Thomas More. Down in 9AA, Elkton Lake Benton over Parkston, Freeman, Marion Freeman Academy over Hamlin. Down to 9A, Wall over Phillip, Howard over Alcester Hudson. That's an upset. That's a 5.
Yeah.
That's a 3-5 matchup. Down in 9B, Del Rapids St. Mary over Faulkton area, and Avon taking down Coleman Eamon. And that's it for semifinal football, at least down in 11-man and 9-man, 11A and 11B. You have anything else tonight?
No, just, like we said, great night here. Clark Willow Lake came in off a big quarter win, and they just they should be really proud of their effort, and you could just tell they were playing as hard as they could for each other out there, which is great to see with these kids.
One final time, your final score tonight: the St. Thomas More Cavaliers take down your Clark Willow Lake Cyclones 50-14. For Clark Willow Lake Cyclones Live and Live Ticket TV, I'm Justin Hausman signing off.